Surface-to-air missile story. 1 million rocket launchers inside. Here's some warheads. A bomb. The wing of an airplane. Anti-tank guard. A sign for ammunition. For machine goods or something. 155 millimeter. Hello, I'm Fritz. I'm on the road again. This time with Niklas. We're on our way to a lost place. This time something special. A former military junkyard. Rocket launchers, practice bombs, rocket wings, whatever. We'll check it all out. Let's go. People, today the action goes straight from the G to the LP. We are here in a former junkyard.
Schrottplatz, aber das ist nicht irgendein Schrott.
But this is not just any junkyard. You can see it here.
Auf einem
It's a military junkyard. Rocket heat loss 66 millimeter launcher. I think we'll discover a few more of them here. Some kind of rocket launcher, but the trigger is missing here. That one is also broken. This one has optics. There are some numbers written on it. What are those? Those are also some kind of rocket launchers. It's just junk. There's nothing here. Container M83BG. These are some signs for ammunition. 60 millimeter, M2 and M19. It's called mortar. Are these some kind of water cannons? One of them is still here. This was the mount for a machine gun or something. I keep asking myself the question, how can it be that something like this is lying around and rotting? Sure, in the end it's just plastic. It wasn't ammunition. Who knows what we're about to discover? I have to be careful around here. This is really cool, guys. Can you see what is written down there? Milan. Milan is used by the Bundeswehr for a surface-to-air missile thing. Here's some barbed wire. Don't want to get stuck here. Ah, okay. Here is an old tractor. It is already very rotten. There is no seat on it, but you can still see the steering wheel and the tires. Reminds me a bit of a junkyard in Sweden. This thing on the side was used for plowing the field, I think. And back there, there's a trailer. This digger claw immediately reminds me of Chernobyl. There was also one there. There's another huge digger claw back there. What is this? I love these lost places where there's still a lot of inventory. And there's a lot of stuff here. This thing. This is a radio operator. This was some kind of bag. Either a gas mask or... I think it's a little too tight. There's a lot of them here. And some tubes. Highly toxic. That's probably deadly. These are some kind of samples. These are sample spoons. Lick it nicely. Is that an oxygen cylinder? I think it's oxygen. This here is an oxygen regulator. It says, Regulator der Oxygen. If you're hearing a lot of digger noises, there's still some work going on here.
Da wird noch ein bisschen gearbeitet.
Here is a fur jacket. And some backpacks. There are some old boots here. Everything looks really old. I think I found an explosive device. There are some signs drawn here. Look, that looks like the handle of some weapon. There's also a rail on it. Charge prop, 155mm green bag, M3A1BG.
1BG. Boah, diese Kralle.
This bagger claw reminds me of Chernobyl. The radiation of the claw in Chernobyl was extremely high because it was the one with which they removed the rubble from the reactor at the time.
Unfallreaktor rausgeholt haben.
Here is an old cement mixer, a canister. Here is also a motor. Everything looks like military stuff. Maybe this was an old gas station. And here is an old wheel chuck to keep the tank from moving away. Yo, here lies a turned car. There are also a lot of ammunition boxes here. Not at all in bad condition. They look good. And here, you can see the overturned car. It's turned upside down. It even looks like there are some pressed cars over there. And here are some rocket fetchers or something. I mean cartridges. Unfortunately, you can no longer read what's on it. There are little blue ones here too. 7.62. Check out this bulk. They're all crates of ammunition and old cartridges. And there's a white vehicle up there. There's an anti-aircraft gun in here. Is there another cannon in here? Looks like an anti-tank guard, or maybe even two. I'm not sure because there's something else back there. I think there's two. That's a pick for M103 howitzer, it says on it. There's another pipe down here too. I'm on my way. This is where the cartridges apparently came in. The cartridges that we saw were these anti-aircraft guns. Here you can also see various adjusting wheels and also spikes. You can change the angle of the cannon. Like the first man. What is this? It looks like a very old fire engine. It's really heavy. It's an intermediate element of the howitzer. So, there is still a huge construction here. I really can't describe what it is. Looks like a rolling machine or something like that. No idea if this is military? So if any of you discover these things, if you know what it is, write it down in the comments. Here's some barbed wire again. Here's another cartridge for M13A1. A collection of all scrap metal. You can see the cars lying here. It's wet and muddy. Very slippery. Here are the crumpled canisters. Take a look at them. They were all old military canisters with the red label on them. That means extremely dangerous. And here you can see a pressed block. Do you know what this reminds you of? A little bit about my patches. Olive with a little red element. Did it burn? Don't ask me which tank this is from. I have no idea. I think they have these rubber sheets on them so that they can drive on the road too. But they still feel very heavy. Tank tracks are really heavy. Eigentum Marie Material Depot 1. Over here is a huge pile full of silver. Look, that's the wing of an airplane. I think it's very exciting that you can see all these screws and rivets. It's a classic airplane. Really strange. The thing consists only of rivets, hydraulic hoses, and connections. Are these cartridges? Take a look at these. They were like some kind of warheads. Everything is diffused, guys. It's really tight! What? And there are thorn bushes everywhere! Bomb. Bomb? 2.5 kilogram practice bomb. Bomba Ubong. Cool. These things are all blue. The practice weapons are also blue. All practice objects are blue. Climbing with one hand on the camera. Great idea again. Here's another warhead. But it's diffused. This one brings luck. This is a horseshoe. But you are not allowed to flip it the other way, because then there's no luck. Shit, you okay?
Okay. Geht's dir
Is everything fine?
Hier sind gefühlt
There are 1 million rocket launchers inside.
Also hier vorne.
So the missile apparently came out up here.
Hier ist so
Use a height indicator. 300 meters height, 350 meters height. So the maximum range is 350 meters, I think.
Vermutung.
Safe. Ah, here. This trigger can be pulled out, I think, to unlock it. Because when it is inside, it says safe. And maybe it has this thing. Yeah. And here's also a cutter. Usable between -40 to 60 degrees Celsius. Launcher W Rock Heat Loss 66mm M72A3, Octal 2. Here in the front is this height indication. And there are also 2 buttons. We're done with our little exploration tour. If you like LPs, thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more Lost Place videos. Until next time.